Your English is on point. How long have you been speaking English?
Uh, a year and a half.
Oh my God, that's so awesome. I've been trying to learn Spanish since like middle school. And it's like
Funny.
I can yo puedo hablar, but
Uh,
no puedo escuchar. I don't have the ear for it. If
got
you
you.
if you start talking to me, I'm gonna be like, yo, slow down, like despacio. But like it's so amazing because you know what I'm saying you have a trained ear for English right now. That's I'm so jealous. Estoy celoso de ti.
That's funny.
So you
Mama kungi betengo we kumoyi ingumada takana okyoso kinu kibanga se Manuele ngando mushisamye Manuele.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 46 of the Two Left Feet podcast. Today we had on the show the wonderful Miss Keyler Maguilbray. She's from Aragua, and I want to say specializes in a lot of the Latin dance styles, but she's really good at casino. She is an amazing casino dancer, Rueda casino. She's really getting into bachata and New York salsa. But amazing guest. I'm so glad I had her on the show. She recently got married, so congratulations to her. I know she's very excited. Great episode. She currently lives in Texas, man. So if you're ever in the Texas area, I say definitely hit her real. She teaches right now. Wonderful teacher, wonderful dancer, wonderful episode. Let's get into it.
all right. So I am now on the line with Miss Keller Maguilbray, who is a salsa and bachata instructor. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you are currently residing in Austin, Texas, I believe,
Yes.
and you were born in Maracay, Aragua. Is that right?
Maracay?
Maracay, Aragua.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes. Aragua. Uh-huh.
That's awesome. I'm curious. ¿Cómo está? How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm very, very excited to have you on the show.
Yes.
So I'm curious. I have never been to Uruguay. Can you tell me what was it like growing up there? What was your childhood like?
It's very it's small. It's my time was kind of small, but everybody's so friendly. Everybody wants it's like you a family, like everybody. Everybody that you go, you find someone to talk to. It's pretty good. Now that I'm here, I see the difference.
Of course, claro.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places to go. I love to be there because we're so close to the beach, and
Mhm.
I love to be outdoors. I love to be, doing sometime workout outdoor or
Uh-huh.
with friends. It's really fun.
That's
You should
awesome.
go.
I would love to. I would love to. I'm curious. What was your childhood like? Tell me about that. Growing up there.
Mm, I mean, I think it was not something really different. Just I'm going to school with my sister. I have a twin. If you didn't know that, so I'm so close to her. And then dancing. I started dancing when I was a child. So basically, it was dancing, school, and then I used to practice different sports as well.
Okay.
So I was kind of busy on my, when I was there. But now I'm more focused on working and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right. So I'm curious. Yeah. What sports did you play?
It was swimming.
Okay.
I was so focused on it. After school, I was going like right after going uh, to swim or sometimes working out and stuff like that.
Okay, I understand. And you say you started dancing at an early age. What got you into dancing?
My mom, she's actually a dancer too. So she started first, and she really liked it. She was like, "It's a freedom. Like I really like how you can show your emotions when you're dancing." And then she's like, "You should do it. You should do it." And then I was with her all the time, and she was going to practice, and I was like, "I want to go with you. I want to go with you." And she's like, "Okay, cool."
what dance did your mother start? What type of dance?
She started with salsa.
Ah,
Yeah. It was like a small dance studio in town. So basically, she started learning, salsa basic steps. But then after that, she's like, I want to perform. I want to do a
oh,
routine.
okay.
She was so into it. And then all the time that she wanted to go to practice, I was with her, like watching. I'm like, oh
Yeah, yeah,
wow, it's amazing.
yeah. So I'm curious. So you did you grow up in like a dancing household or not until your mother started?
Until my mom started, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, I understand. So you're watching your mother dance, and like, were you instantly attracted to it, or did you like not want to do it? What?
Yeah, I was like so impressed. Like the first that I went there, I was like, yes, I want to do this. Like it was so amazing, how you can move your body and then have fun at the same time. So she's like, well, you should do it with me, and I'm like, for real? Like, are you serious? And then I started with her. So
Okay.
actually, our first performance, I did it with my mom.
Oh wow! So you actually performed with your mother? That's awesome. That's so cool. So wait, how old were you when you first started dancing salsa?
I was 12.
Okay.
Yeah,
And if you don't mind me asking, well, how long have you been dancing? Can I ask you that?
yeah, almost 8 years or 9. Yeah,
Okay. All right. That's awesome. So you're pretty much a professional by now, right?
kind of. Yeah.
That's awesome. So let me ask you this then. What was it like when you were first learning salsa? Tell me about those beginner stages.
I was nervous because there were so many people who dance really good, and then you just start in front of them, and they're watching you, they're trying to teach you, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. But like because my culture they really like how to dancing stuff. So I think I failed the music so easy. Like I was like, yes, like that's what I want to do. So you know what
Okay.
I mean?
Hmm.
So my first class was in the same studio that my mom went. They used to go to. She was with me, and then my sister as well. We were together. Um, it was like salsa, basic step, but to me, it was not hard at all. I don't know
Okay.
if you know what I'm saying. Like
I understand
I,
you.
yeah. So because I was watching all the time, I think it was easy for me to get the steps.
Okay. 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 So you're practicing, and then you start performing with your mother. Tell me what was that like performing with your mother?
It was a good experience. I mean, it was my first time. So she was very strict with me. She's like, you need to get this done. Like you need to get it. And because the thing is, I want it in the front when we did perform. So I needed to do a good show, because
Yeah.
I was in the front line. I'm like, yeah, I need to get this. So she was very strict with me, but at the same time, it was fun, spending time with my mom, and at the same time, dancing, do what I love.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know how old you were when you first performed? Were you still like 12 at that time,
I was
or?
13.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And so let me ask you this then. So you're taking classes as a child with a lot of adults. What was
Yes.
that like?
I didn't feel any. I feel good because I
Okay.
think they have a lot of experience.
Right, right.
So I feel like yes, if I learn from them, then I'm gonna be a good dancer.
Yeah, I
So that's
understand
good.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. So I understand that. So you're taking classes and everything. Um, did you just stay with salsa for the rest of your life, or like did you progress in anything else?
Yes, stay with salsa.
Okay.
Because it's different from here, and in Venezuela we have Cuban salsa, which is more like body movements and
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Rueda
it's really
casino.
different. Yeah, casino, Rueda.
Yeah.
And I started doing it with my mom. So then after that, my mom quit for some problems, family problems, and I started going with my dad. And that's it.
Ah. So
So
your dad started taking classes as well. Oh
yeah,
wow, that's awesome.
so people when they see us dancing, my dad and me, they're like, "Wow, like the dance really good." It's just because we took classes together.
Mm. Yeah, let me ask you this: then you're taking salsa classes, but was it like, were you taking casino Cuban with your mother? What kind of salsa were you taking?
Oh, with my mom first, it was like here, New York style.
Okay, New York style mambo on too.
Yeah. with my mom, and after with my dad, we switched to casino.
Okay. And so let me ask you this. I gotta ask you, which one do you like more? Which one do you like better?
Oh my god. Well, I will say the casino. And I will say that just because you can dance with different people at the same time. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
the
I mean,
circle.
you
Yeah,
can
I've
be
seen it.
switch in
Uh-huh.
circle, and then
Yeah.
you enjoy different people, you know. So here is you enjoy the same, but like you need to finish a song with somebody, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
I say I danced a little bit of casino, a little bit, and
Okay,
when you watch it, it's so beautiful because it's just so intricate. It's so much going on.
really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, so tell me, what was it like learning casino? Was that easy for you? Was it more difficult?
It was easier because I already knew something, the basic stuff
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
done with my mom and the other team. So when I switched, it was not really hard to learn. And then also because I think I felt the music more because it's the music is from Cuba, it's like Latin people, it's
Mhm.
like movements, and then I think I have that.
Ah.
The music is a little different when you dance
Mm.
New York style, when you dance casino. So
I understand. I'm curious. In Uruguay, do they have like any like national dances? Like what do y'all dance when you go to a party?
salsa, yeah,
Okay.
salsa. Well, back then it was more salsa. Right now they're like getting more styles like bachata or
Ah.
kizomba and stuff like yeah.
Okay, so but it was more so like it wasn't New York salsa. Was it like street salsa or was it like mambo?
It's pretty salsa, yeah.
Okay, okay. I understand. I understand that. So you're growing up in Maracay, right? That I don't know if I said it right. um, and so do you go to like college there? Like do you move to another place? Like
I was there all my life in Maracay in the same city. I went to high school there. I got ready from high school there. So when I turned 18, I came to USA. So
oh,
now I'm here.
okay.
So as
And
soon as
so
I graduated, I
uh,
came. Yeah.
okay, and so I'm curious, were you when you were in high school, were you still on the swimming team? Like has swimming always been a passion of yours?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dancing and swimming was like my whole thing. That's what I was doing all the time. If I was not dancing, I was swimming, and then
Sure enough.
I used
Sure enough.
to, I used to go like different competitions in the state around the country as well. So
I'm curious. So you were a little professional athlete, man. How was did competing in swimming, did that help you prepare for performing? If you understand my question.
you need to, yeah, yeah. I will say yeah. Just because you need to be ready mentally. Yeah, you need to be ready. Like, yes, I get this. Yes, I'm gonna win. Yes, I'm gonna do it. I think that's the way that will help me. Yeah.
I understand that. Did you ever get nervous at all, or?
Oh yes, I was nervous all the time. I was nervous all the time.
And so I'm curious, why did you keep doing it then? Like, what made you keep going?
That swimming or dancing?
I mean, you say you're nervous all the time, and either one, like, why did you not let that nervous stop you?
Mm, like being practicing, being training for so long, being like putting your time and then all like into something is for a reason. It's because you want a goal, you want to shape something. So to me, it was like, yes, I want to win this competition. Is it because I want to be the best on this style? You know what I mean? So I cannot put so much time and so much how do you say that, love
Energy.
to something
Okay. Yeah.
if I don't have a goal, at the end. So I think the nervous is just part of it. Is I cannot just change it. I'm gonna have nervous, but I have mentally I need to do it.
Okay. So I know. So I know. I understand. So I'm curious. You perform as a child. Did you perform anymore, or was that just a one-time thing?
Well, I performed when I was 13, and then when I switched to casino, um, the owner of the dance studio, he wanted me to perform with other people, like
Okay.
with the team in there. So it was
Oh.
like weird because I was in a different studio, and then they were like have a competition between them, and I switched to the other studio. Does that make sense for you?
I believe you said the new studio was very competitive. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yes, yes. So I was 16 or 17 when they wanted me to enjoy the team. I said yes, of course. So they made me to have a test, like, okay, do you know these steps? Do you know that one? How do you do this? How do you listen to music?
Ah,
Because it was very strict on that one.
yeah. It was a performance team or a competitive team, right?
It's a competitive team, yeah.
Okay. And tell me, what was that like?
This, uh, I was to be, I needed to be there like on time all the time. If not, they were like, you need to leave. They were really, really strict on it, and that helped me to, how would say this, um, that helped me to be more like prepared for the act.
Yeah.
you know like
Yeah.
if I just this a little mistake, they were like, do it again, and then do it again until you get it, because it's also, we were dancing in Rueda with different people.
Yeah.
If you make just one mistake, the whole thing is not gonna
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So yeah, I really like that one, and then we compete the first time, and then we won the first place. I was so excited.
Hey, hey, hey.
The second time that we did it, it was the same routine and in a different city, and then we got second place. So it was pretty good.
Yeah. So I'm very curious. So you joined this competitive dance team, and you say it's very strict. It's very they're very perfect oriented. What did that teach you? About dancing?
um the first thing that is very important is how do you listen the music and how you interpret the music. Does that make sense? So
Absolutely.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Musicality.
musicality. So and then how you show that with your body. So for Cuban style, is more like you need to show a lot of movement. You need to be really strong, and when you do your steps, and that's basically the first thing that they teach you. How do you listen to music? How do you move your body? And in the other team, they didn't teach me that because it's a different, complete style. You know what I mean?
Ah,
Yeah. So I really like that. They also teach you how to use your face to show something.
okay, okay.
Like emotionally, how you gonna show that to the crowd so they like you how you dance.
Right, right. That energy. You gotta get that energy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were really, really strong, and I think that's why we won the first place because everybody was really, really prepared for that competition. So
Okay. I
yeah.
definitely said that. So I would say I was gonna
Hey guys, if you could leave a like and subscribe and share this with the people, that would mean the world to me and my channel. I really would appreciate that. But let's just jump right back into this
I
episode.
definitely said that. So I would say I was gonna say I joined the performance team myself, and that's where I saw the biggest improvement in like my ability and my salsa dancing. So
Yeah,
yeah, performance dancing is a great opportunity to just improve.
yeah, and more for like your technique and stuff like that.
Of course,
Like
yeah, yeah.
over and over until you get it. So
Uh-huh.
yeah,
But I mean, improving your technique that makes you just so much better of a social dancer, right?
as well. Yeah, same
Yes,
thing.
of course,
Yeah.
of course, yeah, yeah. So I'm curious, uh, you joined that performance team in Rueda. You perform a couple times, and then I guess you turn 18. Is that when you move, or like what happens after that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I didn't want to leave. I was like, I love this so much. Like, I want to keep doing it. But some problems, politic problem in my country just didn't
Uh,
let me to stay. So I gotta go.
okay. So you actually, I get, did you have to flee your country? Like you really didn't want to move?
I didn't want. Well, it was like two different feelings. Like I was like, my family is here. All the people that I know is here.
Yeah.
This is my town. I know what I do. I know where I want from here. And then go to a different country, like you don't know the language, you don't know what the people
Right.
do with, you don't know if you will be able to dance again. Do you know what I mean? So I
Mhm.
was like, oh, this is a big change. But well, I'm here.
Yeah. I'm curious. You have very excellent English. Did they teach English in Uruguay in Maracay or?
No at all. No, no, no.
Oh wow.
When I go here, I went to ACC, Austin Community College,
Mm.
and I took like 3 months classes, and then I think that helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not seriously. I can have a conversation with you, so your English is on point. How long have you been speaking English?
uh, a year and a half.
Oh my god, that's so awesome! I've been trying to learn Spanish since like middle school, and it's like
Funny.
I can yo puedo hablar, but
Uh-huh.
no puedo escuchar. Like I don't have the ear for it. If
Got
you
you.
if you start talking to me, I'll be like, "Yo, slow down, like despacio." But like it's so amazing because you know what I'm saying, you have a trained ear for English right now. That's I'm so jealous. Estoy celoso de ti.
That's funny.
So you know you have to unfortunately move from your country
Mhm.
and then you come to America, United States. Where did you come to first?
What was that?
When you left your Aragua, where did you move to in America?
Here, Austin. Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious. Why Texas?
Well, my dad came here like 2 months before us.
Oh,
So he's like, I'm gonna go there to work, to be able to be stable when you get there. And
okay,
so he has some friends in here. So he's like, well, I'm gonna go to Austin so they help me, to find a job or, maybe stay with them couple months and that's why we came here.
okay. I understand. And so tell me, you moved to a completely new country. To a new city, new country. What was that like?
It was a big difference. Yeah, completely. I mean, mostly it's because I didn't have my family, like my
Right.
grandma, my cousins, my uncle, and we were so close to each other. And then to be able like to talk to them, I needed to text them, and I couldn't see them.
Right.
It's like
Right.
wow, like it's crazy. So after that, it was because I never worked before, like in my country. I was, going to school, going to
Mm.
high school. I didn't have in my mind that I needed to work because my family was with me. So when I got here, my mom was like, "Well, we gotta go work. We need to make money, like
Yeah, yeah.
we need to get money so we can be able to pay things." And I'm like, "Well, okay, that's fine." Like I was 18 already, so I was going to, I could find a job. So we started looking for jobs, and we found McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
That was our first job, and then I think that helped me with the English as well,
Of
because I
course. Yeah,
needed
yeah, yeah.
talk with people. Like they couldn't understand me. It was so frustrating. I'm like, "Ugh," so frustrating. But I think just practice. The same as a
Yeah.
dancing area. If you don't practice, like it's just nothing. You need to
That's so
keep.
true.
Mhm.
They say I've heard at least that the best way to learn a new language is to move to that country where they speak it and just immerse yourself in it.
Yeah, I have some friends that they're from here, and then they go like to Spain or to Mexico, and then they learn so fast. It's just
Uh,
because you are people that speak the language. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, so true. That's like a testament to why you're so good with English right now. You had no choice, so you had to immerse yourself in the language and the culture and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you move here and you start working at McDonald's. Did you were you still able to continue swimming and dance classes and lessons and everything, or?
No, no. I stopped for like I will say like 6 months. Like
Mm.
I feel like I didn't have any like people to like, I didn't know anybody, when I
Right,
got
right,
here.
right,
I
right.
was more focused on working and then be close as I can with my family. My mom and my dad and my sister that they're here with me. So then like about 6 months later, I went to a club, a dance club. At night, I'm like, oh, I like this. It was like salsa, bachata, reggaeton, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, fun. And then I met some guys from Mississippi, from New Orleans,
Okay,
and
starting up. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Genaro and the other guy,
Oh yeah,
the
Joshua.
Josh, yeah, that one. So I met them, and it was amazing because they knew how to dance, and I'm like, yes, I wanted to hang out more with them. But they were here just for vacations, and I'm like, I could do this. So then they introduced me to other people, and then they actually knew a dance studio, and I'm like, yes, this is what I want.
I'll say, yeah, you might not know, but especially in Texas, there's a big salsa, bachata, like Latin dance scene.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. Like I was
Right,
new.
right, right.
Yeah. So then I went to the Inspire movement, which is the studio that I started teaching in the beginning, and it was amazing. Like I met so much people that really love how to dance, and I practiced so much. I improved so much when I started dancing there. So I'm like, yes,
Awesome. That's
yeah.
awesome. So, so you come down here, you start working for a little bit, and then you meet the los hijos de Cotrachos, the two
Mhm.
Joshua, yeah, yeah, and you start training at Envision. Is that you
The
say
what?
Envision? Right? You went to the Envision Dance School. Is that what it is?
It's the Inspire movement.
Oh, Inspire Move. I'm sorry, Inspire Move. Okay, okay. You start teaching there. What was it like taking classes there? Like,
It
like,
was good. I
okay.
mean, it was so many people there. The first class, I was like, wow, there's so many people that I didn't know it was a huge dance community here, you
Okay,
know?
okay, yeah.
So I took my first class, and then the owner, he like saw me. He's like, yes, that's because he was looking for Colombians, girls to dance.
Ah,
And it was funny because he thought I was Colombian, just the way that I dance.
uh-huh.
So he's like, yeah, I need to talk to her. And then after that, he's like, yeah, I know you don't speak the language, completely, but I can give you the opportunity maybe to teach with someone. I was the
Ah,
assistant. I'm like, wow,
okay.
that's cool. So after I took just one class, and then
I'm gonna
after that,
say, yeah, you took a class and became an assistant
I
teacher.
I took that class, and then he's like, yes, I want to work with her. I'm like,
That's
wow,
awesome.
that's fast. That was fast.
Yeah.
So after that, I took the class. He wanted me to teach, and then I started being like assistant in classes. So I didn't talk too much. I was just, trying to follow with the guy that was leading the class.
Okay. And
Hmm.
so it's tell me, what was that like? What was it like being an assistant teacher? I imagine you learned a lot doing that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know how to dance already. So back then it was like I'm just dancing. I'm just helping someone to dance.
Yeah.
So it was no like a big change. And then because I'm so used to be around people, it didn't affect me at
Okay,
all. So
okay, okay. And so, like, right, fast forwarding to today, are you still an assistant teacher, or are you as a regular teacher? Are your
I'm a
own?
regular now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
teach your own class. What I mean is,
Uh,
I say, what I mean is like you teach your own class now, right?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay. And so, what class do you teach?
I teach salsa, bachata, and then I teach kids as well.
Okay.
Um, So after finished being an assistant, and so then he's like, "Well, I think you're able to teach by your own because we were taking some trainings on Sundays that
Uh,
they teach you, hey, you need to do this, and then you need to raise your hand like this, and then you need to turn like this, every single steps that you need to do." So
uh,
I was like having all that in my mind. So I need to do this, I need to do this, to be able to teach by my own.
right.
And yeah, so the first class, I was little nervous. I was
Of
like, well,
course, of course.
let's see how it's gonna look like, how it's gonna be like. And I think the people liked it. Just I think because my energy, I was so hyped. I was like, yeah, let's do this, guys. Yeah, it was fun.
Were you teaching by yourself, or did you have a teacher, a partner?
I was teaching by myself.
Okay,
Uh,
wow, that's even more crazy. Your first time.
yeah, 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 yeah. I was teaching by myself because the assistant thing it was with someone, so I was paying attention to everything that that person was saying,
So you
so I
learned from
can
them.
repeat and then do the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
And then it took me like what, like 3 or 4 months to start teaching by myself. Hmm.
Oh wow, you're a quick learner. Oh wow, that's amazing. And so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
curious. Tell me, what is the dancing like in Austin, Texas? Are there a lot of places to go to?
Yes.
And
There's
so,
like there's
my
like
fault.
bars. There's like they have social nights like in different dance studios. We have like 4 or 5 dance studios that we can go to. They're different because it's just so famous that people really like to dance. So now that restaurants have like okay, today we wanna have a Latin dance,
Right.
and then people go there and then they have fun and then they dance. Yeah.
And so tell me, I want you to shout out some places. So like for myself or for other people who might visit, Austin, Texas, where can we go to dance? Give me some places.
Yeah. So of course, Inspire Movement. That's the place that I teach
Hey.
people. So they have like Saturdays, they have like souk night, or some Friday they have like bachata night, and then
Yeah.
people go there. So the other one I will say Glorious is a restaurant, but like every Saturday night they have bands, people singing, and then people go there like to dance salsa or bachata and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
The third one that I really liked is called Hanover. Hanover? How do you say that? Hanover?
Hanover. Hanover.
Han- Yes. So like every two Friday nights, they have also Latin dance. Like
Hmm.
people go there. It's
Okay.
cool.
And so
Yeah.
you pretty much have dancing what every night of the week or what?
Yeah.
Hey,
Almost.
that's awesome. That's so amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
And so let me ask you this. You've been teaching for a little while now.
yeah.
Can you give me some tips for, and let's say what do you think, what's your specialty? You say casino is your favorite, right?
Yeah, but I don't teach casino.
Okay, and why not? Why not?
I was interested to do it with a guy to to the inspire movement, but then the guy had something like he didn't have time, stuff like that. But I needed to have a partner
Okay, right,
because
of course, of course.
yeah, so I needed to have a partner. And he couldn't do it, and then I started more focused on bachata. So it was a switch,
It
like I
is.
switched a different thing, and then I'm more focused on that on bachata right now.
Hmm. And so,
I
all right,
know how to
well,
I know how to dance both, but I don't know. It's something that I didn't know how to dance bachata, and then when I go here, I'm like, oh, I kind of like this, And then I
man.
started taking classes, and now I love it.
Okay, okay. Well, tell me, what was it like learning bachata? What was that like for you?
It was good. I mean, yeah, I know how to dance, so it was easy. Like it was not like, oh my god, this is easy. This is a different music. This is different style. So to me, to be a dancer, you need to be able to dance everything.
Right,
So
right, right.
yes, I need to learn this. So I learned it. It was good. I met more people, different dancers,
Uh-huh.
and it was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so are you at what point? How long were you taking bachata classes until you started teaching it?
I didn't. Well, right now I'm teaching bachata just because I already know. But
Uh,
like, it took me uh, like 6 months, I would
okay,
say,
okay,
just because in that time I met my dance partner, and then he's so focused on bachata, like
okay,
that's his main dance.
okay. And
So
that's
he
a Mr. Nathan,
basically
right?
Yeah, Nathan. He's Nathan. So basically, he thought he was teaching me how to dance bachata.
Okay, okay.
You know? And then he's like, "But you learn it really fast. Like you get the move really fast." I'm
Yeah, I
like,
said I can tell. You're a quick learner. I can tell.
"Thank you." And then he's like, "You know what? I need a dance partner." I'm like, "And okay." And then he goes, "Well, I think if you have time, can we practice? Can we, start doing a routine, see how we go?" And when we started, then I feel like bachata, it was the main, like I really started liking it
Hey.
because I was listening to music over and over again and over. So I think now that's my favorite
That's
bachata.
awesome. So listen, you're teaching right now. I really want you to give me tips on all of them, but please give me some followers tips in bachata. How can followers get better or improve?
Okay, so how many do you want? Like three?
Yeah, give me your top three real quick. Yes, ma'am.
Three. Okay, cool. Okay, so the first one I would say connection.
Mm,
When we follow someone, we need to have a really good, strong connection, so that way we can follow and feel everything that they want us to do. So that's the first one. The second one is style. In bachata, is a lot of sensuality. There's a lot of movements. There's a lot of musicality as well. So I would say, when you move your hips, when you listen to music, and then that's when your body start moving, like it's when your body feels the music.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say that the style that you have, you need to show,
Mm.
when you dance.
Yeah.
And then the third one, I will say, uh, let me see, style. Mm, what do you? I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm thinking. The most important. Did I say musicality already?
Not yet.
Right.
Nah, not yet. See, that's a good one.
No. Okay. So yeah. So when you dance, it's not just in bachata. It's in
It's
all the
all the
styles.
dances. Yeah.
Yeah. You need to be able to listen the music and know when to start and know when to finish and know when you need to do a specific move. So yeah, I will say connection. What's the other one?
Styling, lady styling.
Style and yeah, musicality.
So we got to go a little bit more in depth though. How can follow improve the connection? How does that work?
Um, there's something called frame.
Yeah,
And
frame's very important.
right, so when people dance needs to have a strong frame, which is be able to move your upper body and then let your legs to do something else. Because in bachata there's a lot of upper body movements, right? So that if you don't have a good frame or you don't have a good connection, then it's not gonna work at all.
Right, right, right.
So for me, is that the frame is to be able to be connect all the time. Like if you lose the connection, like go back to it and then try to like do it again. Does that make sense for
Yeah,
you?
yeah, definitely, definitely. And so tell me how can followers improve their styling?
Oh, okay. So to what I do to improve it is always like be in front of the mirror and then tell myself that I can do something. Like sometimes people get so shy, and because it's a lot of sensuality in bachata. So I do like I stand in front of the mirror and I start moving my hips, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this feel okay, and then a little more, like like make your movement look bigger, like
Exaggerated.
yeah, because people think, oh, I'm doing so much, like I'm moving my hips so much, but when you see it, it's not. It's just because people don't are not comfortable with their body.
Right.
So I would say like be confident and then tell yourself that you can move more, like you can be more sensual.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely understand that. And the last one, how can someone improve upon their musicality? I think that's for all dancers.
um Musicality is more to be able and like listen different kind of music. Some people are just focused on sensual bachata, but they don't listen Dominican bachata. And then when you go to social, they're gonna play different kind of music.
Exactly. Right, right, right.
Like don't be in just one style. Try and go and try different ones. Because
Mm.
in bachata there's so many like remix.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
exactly, exactly.
new things. So like go and then listen different musics and try to first like dance by yourself, like trying to feel the music. That way when you dance with someone it's just easier. Does that make sense?
No, definitely. That definitely makes sense. And I want to add, I think what you're saying though is, the way to improve upon your musicality is
Mm-hmm.
to continuously just listen to that music. Get familiar with that musical genre,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And that makes all the sense in the world. Um, tell me for well, that was pretty much for all of them. Do you have any tips specific to, let's say, Cuban salsa, Rueda?
uh is For Cuban salsa is more like to be strong because that's how they are, you
Uh,
know
Wait,
that's
what you
how
mean? That you mean the leads, or what you mean?
both of them, like they really show the move. Like they're not shy at all, they
Uh-huh.
really show the movement that they need to do. Like there's a step called dile que no,
Exactly.
and
Do it,
then
yeah, yeah.
dile que no and then it's when the girls move their hips and then they change to the other side of the partner.
Right, right,
So
right.
when the fellows do that, they're like really show that they're doing it.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
So it's
So
kind of like a show. Make it not a show, but you want to.
yes. You want to show that you strong, that you uh have the power to do the move, and then you're confident and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Mm.
So no, I definitely understand that. So I'm curious. You've been teaching for a little while now. Are you able to teach full time, or do you have a job outside of dancing as well?
I have a job outside of dancing. I use have that as a part time,
Okay.
but I feel like it's not even a job. Like I enjoy it so much teaching. Like it's just something that I like to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I get money from teaching as well.
That's
But to
awesome.
but to me, it's just like I enjoy to be around people. I enjoy to listen to
Uh-huh.
music. I enjoy to teach them. Yeah.
I'm curious. Tell me what are some of your goals right now? Do you have any goals set for yourself?
As a dancer.
As a dancer, like as a person, like where would you like to be in like 5 years?
Okay, so everybody asks me that. I don't know why. So basically, right now, I just came from an interview, uh, in a job. Is called a co-teacher in a school.
Okay.
So I really like. I don't know. I really like to teach.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Even though if it's something math, or even though if it's dancing. So to me, what I'm thinking right now is to be able to have my own dance studio in like from
Hey.
3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Be able to have more, get more knowledge, get more improvement myself right now, and go to different places to try, from other people that I might don't know right now. And then also I'm learning souk, I'm learning kizomba, so that way I can be able to dance everything and have my.
Yeah. Versatile.
And I also love how to teach kids. I've been teaching kids for like what, almost a year.
Uh-huh.
So then I would like to have like a dance studio with like adults and kids and everybody that want to know how to
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
Different styles. Hmm.
that's awesome. I'm curious. I want to talk about you teaching kids. What have you learned from teaching kids dancing?
That you need to be really like patient. You If you are a teacher, like even though if adults or kids, you have to have patience for people to, people are different, they learn different, ways. They learn, some people learn slow, some people learn really
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to be patient and then understand every single person that you teach. So with kids, because they're kids, then you need to be very patient. You need to have different strategies for them to learn, because they get bored easy. You need
Right. Right.
things. Hey, I have a game, let's do this, and then we keep practicing. Give them something for them to keep doing it, and then they'll get bored and then have fun and then learn.
I'm curious. Give me give me some tips on teaching. For other instructors or teachers, who are watching this right now. How can they improve upon their teaching skills?
Well, what how you s- I say right now, be patient. You need to be patient. If they don't get a step, try and do it again. Like teach them as many times as they need for them to learn.
Right.
The other one is have a really good communication. Yeah.
Mm.
So if you have really good communication with them and then they understand what you're saying, they're gonna be able to learn in their
Yeah.
time that they will learn. If you talk to them the right way, if you tell them what they want to hear, then they're gonna be able to learn.
All right. So.
The other one is to have fun. Like,
Okay.
um teaching is to give them what you learn, what you know,
Yeah.
you
Mm-hmm.
have, and then don't take it like it's a job. Like take it like is everything that you know, you're just gonna give it to someone so that person can be the same as you or better than you.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely
Mhm.
understand that. I want to ask you this. What lessons have you learned from dancing that you're able to translate to your everyday life?
uh, uh, um, it's a hard question. Let me see. um okay, so I would say the time. When you dance, you have a period of time that you can practice. We you need that you have to practice. Like you need to be strict with yourself. So time, punctuality, and give always just your 100% when you're practicing. So to me, like if I go to practice, I have a practice 2 hours. I need to do my best, like to get
Right.
down, to get the routine down, and then to be on time, because if no, I don't gonna have 2 hours, I'm gonna have 1 hour. you
Right.
know
Yeah.
and then to be strict with yourself. I need to be strict with myself. Like if I'm not doing this right, I need to do it until I get it. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
in my life, I can put that in practice as well. Anytime that I have a job interview, I need to be on time. Yeah, I need to give my all in the interview, and then I need to be strict with myself because I want the job. Does that make sense?
No, that makes a perfect sense, and I really like that answer. That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so true. I wanna switch things up on you, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So check this out. I want to ask you like these series of really quick questions, and I want you to try and answer these, and we'll say like 5 seconds or less, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. ¿Está lista?
Yeah. See.
Qué bueno, qué bueno. All right. So listen, if you could meet anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh, my mom.
Ah, entiendo, entiendo. Wow. Well, I think I know this one. What is your favorite thing to do outside of dancing?
Sports.
Okay, sure enough, sure enough. Uh, why did the chicken cross the road?
What? What the fuck?
Uh, why did the chicken cross the road?
If you wanted to, I don't know.
All right, sure enough. Simple as that. Uh, what is the best gift you've ever received?
Hmm, ever received. Have my family with me, I will say,
Okay,
right
sure
now.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
entiendo. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
Breed minds.
Hey, sure enough, sure enough. What is one item you could never live without?
This.
Hey, what is that? I'm curious. I have to ask.
So this is a bracelet, is how you say?
Yeah, bracelet. Yes, ma'am.
From my country.
Oh,
Um, yeah. So I got it there, and then I was like, yeah. I mean, half the color from the flag is blue,
the yellow and
yellow,
blue, blue and yellow.
and
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and is that naranja? Is that orange or red?
that's red.
Okay, okay, entiendo.
Is it? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that one. And I will say because that bring like all my personality from my country, like
Mm-hmm.
it shows who I am. Does that make sense?
No, definitely, I definitely understand that. I definitely do. As a child, what did you want to be growing up?
What do you mean?
Like what did you want to be as a child? What did you want to be growing up? Like
Oh, to be, I wanted to be like a lawyer.
okay, sure enough, I understand. Um, what is the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Piece of a what?
Advice, people.
Never give up.
Okay. Let me ask you the opposite of that. What is the worst piece of advice you've ever received?
Mm, to give up, I guess.
Shut up. All right. I mean, it's as simple as that. Fácil as eso. Okay, check it out. You're stuck on an island for 5 days, and you
Okay.
can only bring three things.
Okay.
What do you bring?
I will bring my mom. I will bring food. I will bring water.
Hey, all right. Simple as that. Simple as that. Fácil as eso. This is the last one. What is your favorite dance congress?
My favorite dance congress was NOLA, New Orleans. New
Oh
Orleans,
yeah.
but yeah.
Oh, you came to it.
Yeah, I went there.
Oh, well, and wait, last year when would you come?
I went last year. I was teaching bachata.
I was there last year. I didn't know you were teaching classes. Yeah, I saw awesome. Are you gonna be back this year?
I don't think so. But next year, I think I'm gonna be able to.
Okay. I did not know you were teaching classes. That's so amazing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say that you did an amazing job with those questions. That was a great job. That's awesome. Let me ask you this: for beginners who feel like they're stuck, like they're not getting better,
Mhm.
what advice can you give them?
I already gave you the advice is never give up. When you think like something is really hard, you need to tell yourself that you are able to do it because we all are able to do something. And then dance is just when you know when you start learning, people get so like scared and stuff like that. But if you keep trying and then never say, "Hey, I'm gonna stop," then I think that people can be able to do it. Mhm.
Okay, so enough, so enough. What does it take for an intermediate dancer to become an advanced dancer?
Uh, Practice
Oh.
in dance is always to try and try more things, and then when you're intermediate, you always wanna uh keep going. Like you don't want
Right.
to stop and stay there. You want to have more knowledge. And then I will say like go to more classes, keep practicing, go to socials, like meet more people that know how to dance, so you can have more like advices from them. So yeah.
No, I definitely understand that. I want to ask you this: what is one tip that you can give someone to make them a better dancer immediately?
Ooh. Immediately love what you do. I would
Okay.
say.
Yeah.
Uh, Immediately that sounds like hard. Uh, Practice. Guess I don't know.
Hey, it sounds like I love what you do in practice. I like it. That's fine. It's two things, two cosas, but it's all good. Stop it.
Okay.
tell me, tell me, what are some of the upcoming events you have going on? Like, what's going on in your life?
Right now. Okay, so I just got married 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. I just how I told you, I just came from my interview as a co-teacher. So hopefully I get the job.
Hey.
And then as well, I'm still dancing. I gonna have a routine coming up soon. Is a duet with another girl. So it's
Okay.
gonna be Salsa. It's
Hey.
my first duet, so I'm so excited. And we're practicing it really hard right now. We already have the costume, we already have the routine down. Like we have everything. We just need to clean some stuff and then um, start performing.
Okay.
I'm also teaching. I'm still teaching salsa, bachata to people at Inspire Movement, and sometimes in different places, like by my own. And what else? I just moved. I moved out with my husband, so now it's like a new life. Like now
Hey.
I need
Hey.
to do my own things. Like I don't have my mom, I don't have my
Hey.
dad. Okay, yeah, there's a lot going on in my life right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything for good, like positive, you
That's
know.
awesome. Oh, let me ask you this though. Tell me, what is your inspired schedule? Like, when do you teach classes? What day and what time?
Okay, so I teach classes on Tuesdays from 7 to 9
Hmm.
on is salsa bachata, 1 hour and a half each, and I'm gonna start teaching on Thursdays, and there's that lady styling.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, like for bachata, you know how to move your body. For salsa, sometimes as well. On Friday, I have a different group, no inspired movement, but like by my own that I have, and then I teach them salsa. They're beginner, but they're keep practicing, and I'm teaching them as well. And on Sundays, I teach bachata.
Okay. And so inspired that dance studio. That's in Austin, Texas. Where is that at?
Austin, South
Okay.
Austin, yeah.
South Austin. Okay, just so people can find it if they want to take classes with you. Which is awesome. That's awesome. Um, I want to ask you this. I want to say first off, I really want to thank you so much, for taking time out your day to talk to me. I
No
really do
problem.
appreciate that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I enjoyed conversating with you, and I can tell that if I can tell for one that you truly enjoy teaching. I know it's a passion for you.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
and I can tell you love to dance as well. So I thoroughly appreciate you, doing this for me. Real
Thank
quick, last thing.
you.
Oh. uh, Tell me, how can people get in contact with you?
Okay, so in social media, you can find me in Facebook, Keyler Maguilbray, just my name. Is Keyler, is Keyler in
Okay.
English. And then is I have a Facebook page too. It is my name, Keyler,
Mhm.
and then Street Dance.
Okay.
And you can find me as well on Instagram as Kayler Maguilbray as well.
Okay. So no.
Everything is
So
my name and my last name.
okay. Okay. So when I post this episode, I'm gonna make sure I put all your links down in the description and
Yeah,
everything, so everyone can find you.
please. Thank
Hey, of
you.
course, of course, of course. So like I said, thank you so much, Kayla. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
inviting me.
Of
So
course,
excited.
of course, of course, of course. I want to ask, just enjoy the rest of your day and take it easy.
Thank you. You
Hey,
too.
hey, all right, ciao.
Ciao.
That's all it is. Hey everyone, if you made it this far to all the way to the end of the video, I want to thank you so much. Um, my overall goal with making these interviews and these episodes is to give a voice to dancers, to give them a platform to speak their story. So if this is of value to anyone, then that means the world to me. My overall goal is to give value to the dance community. So if you find no value in this, then I urge you to please let me know where I can improve on. Um, I I truly want to, just uh, give value and content to the dance community. So please let me know how I can improve, where I'm messing up, because to be 100% honest with you, I'm learning along the way as I do this. I truly am. So to be able to interact with the dance community, it means the world to me because it gives me feedback and it lets me know what I'm doing right, where I can improve upon. What I'm doing wrong, which I feel like might maybe more important. So please, if you all could comment and just let me know what you think, it means the world to me because that feedback just helps me improve. So um, please comment as well. Please like and subscribe. That means a lot as well. But I want to say thank you so much for just watching this because it means the world to me. I want to take you on this journey of the Two Left Feet podcast. I'm very excited for it. So once again, thank you so much.